Welcome to the Good American Economy series with Ravi Batra and Dick Alexander.
Hello, I'm Dick Alexander. I'm founder-owner of an enterprise software business specializing in manufacturing and job shops. As a small business owner, it's important to me that the economy does well under the next president. With me is Dr. Ravi Batra, a professor of economics at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. He'll bring insight into why our economy does better under different economic policies. Dr. Batra will now discuss McCain versus Obama on the economy.
Well, thank you, Dick, for your nice introduction. As you know, I am an economist by profession and an independent voter. I feel I can take an objective look at the economic plans offered by John McCain and Barack Obama, especially their tax policies. And I will use facts from the economic report of the president to form my opinions. Here's the book. This is the book I will use, the economic report of the president itself to form my opinion. And this report appeared in the year 2008, early this year. Please take a look at Table 1 first. It talks about increases in family income. It talks about Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. And see, under Bill Clinton, the family income actually went up by $8,600 over his 8 years. And under George Bush, it has decreased. It has declined actually by almost by $990. And this information appears on page 266 of this president's own report. It appears on that page. And then we look at the next part of the table is about GDP growth and job creation. 450,000 jobs were created by Clinton. George W. Bush actually destroyed 3 million jobs. That's how bad the economy has been under George Bush. And I'm not making it up. All this information appears on page 280 of the president's own report. So now the big question is, why job creation is so strong under Bill Clinton and then very poor under George Bush? And I think there are two reasons for poor job performance under President Bush. First is outsourcing. Because of Bush's tax relief to corporations, and that tax relief ships jobs overseas, American multinational companies now mostly hire workers abroad. They produce American goods, but they hire people outside America. So what happens? America's output still goes up. America's output still rises, but few jobs are created at home. Jobs are mostly created outside of the United States, so it's not surprising that job creation under Bush is very poor, very low, because there has been a vast growth in outsourcing. So one reason for poor job performance under Bush is this vast growth in outsourcing, and President Bush has not done anything to stop it. So that's one reason. But then there's another reason why this job creation is so bad under Bush, and this is the huge rise in taxes on small business. The Republicans are right when they say raising taxes kills the economy and jobs. But they are forgetting that they are the ones who raised such taxes. They are indeed a party of tax cuts, but only for the wealthy. They have crippled the small business person with the largest tax rise that occurred on self-employment under President Reagan. I don't think you perhaps believe me, but just take a look at this table 2. As you can see, in 1981, when Reagan became president, the self-employment tax was only 9.3% and remained more or less the same until 1983. It jumped to 14% in 1984 and kept rising until 1990 when Bush Sr. was the president. So, such a giant rise in the self-employment tax occurred under the watch of Republicans. This information comes from the Social Security Administration. Can you even imagine a 66% tax rise, and that too on small business people? Such a vast tax increase has to kill the jobs machine that small businesses are, especially in a slow growth economy that George Bush has created. And now they are also the party of outsourcing that is further killing American employment. John McCain wants to cut taxes for corporations and the rich again, but he says nothing about the huge self-employment tax that he voted for. Obama wants to cut income taxes for the middle class while raising them on the wealthy. Now, we all hate taxes. We all hate taxes, but like death, they are inevitable. No government can live without them. But there are good taxes and bad taxes. Bill Clinton raised taxes on those who can afford to pay them, while John McCain voted to raise taxes on the middle class. History shows that Obama's middle class tax cut will create millions of new jobs and raise family income, while McCain's tax cuts for the wealthy will do what such cuts have done under George Bush. They will destroy millions of manufacturing jobs and reduce family income even more. My humble request to Mr. McCain is, please reconsider your giant tax increase for the middle class. And my humble request for Mr. Obama is to add a small cut in the self-employment tax to his plan from the current 15.3% to 12% over 2 years. After all, small businesses don't outsource jobs, they actually create them. So Dick, this is all I have to say on Obama versus McCain.
Thank you, Ravi, for visiting today, and we hope you will come back very soon.
You've been watching an installment of the Good American Economy series. For more about this episode and to see how your vote in the presidential election is an important one, visit our website at www.goodamericanaeconomy.com. There you'll find additional videos and documents that expand upon today's topic and much more. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again on the Good American Economy.